tonight. What's going on here? Hope you all are having a great night wherever you are. It's a bit of a wonky start to the good report. I hope this is going out across the internet. Let me check that now. Why not? Oh, yeah, we're live. We're live, so we're good. Bit of a wonky night tonight. I hope everyone's doing okay. Out in the world of Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and also lovecityarts.org. I'm Andre in the Flow with zero control of my music, so hopefully you all can hear me tonight. I just got out of this really awesome tech for tomorrow's People's Cabaret event, and it moved me to tears at the very end because these are some awesome singers and really awesome people, and I'm happy to be sharing with them. So I hope you guys get to tune in, guys and gals and everyone in between. I hope you tune in tomorrow night for the Sip and Play event. I'm probably too loud. It looks like I'm like blowing out all of my levels here. Y'all comment and let me know if I sound okay. It's gonna be a quick one. I'm not about the business of stress today because there's a lot of moving pieces going on in Love City Arts programming this weekend. So anyway, I hope that you feel the love and that you get the love that I'm putting out because it's all I've got for today. I'm working on this awesome, cool project also with this guy named Joe Jackdo. The High Captain is the play that I'm working on, and there's a couple moving pieces that I've got to get to tonight as well. But of course, that's not going to stop me from sharing this out and also being with you. I'm going to share out to the Andre Encourager brand kind of stuff, which is me. I'm also going to share out to Love City Arts. How's your week been? What's going on for you out there in Facebook land? Let's see if anybody's... Oh, yeah, there's 7 people watching. Hey, Michelle. Sorry this has been a bit of a wonky start. Like I said, I just got out of that tech, and there's 16 artists that are going to be on live tomorrow from the Love City Arts community that are going to be just sharing their hearts with you. I gave out 5-minute slots. And they're just going to use that time as they want to with love. So anyway, I'm really, really moved by that project and a bunch of other things that I'm doing. That's the reason why my energy is so manic tonight, and also the reason why I'll be on for a little, like a short time. And this is whatever time you want to spend together, right? Long, short, and in between. Let me pick this angel card to kind of guide our discussion. I've stopped freaking out about my life. Is anybody picking up what I'm putting down? Whether this sound is coming out properly or not, whoever shows up or not, I've just stopped freaking out about life. Oh, and there's the card that needs to be talked about. Today's card. Yeah, this one's going to be an express episode. This is like the Good Report Express or the Good Report Light. Because I've got so much work to do and I cannot be up till like 4 a.m. like I usually am. Today's word that'll help me through and maybe will help you is resilience. Resilience. I also have a new backing sound. I'm not sure if y'all like this sound or not, or if you can hear it at all. It's a little trappy kind of. Remember, as you approach your life and as I approach my life, I'm kind of trying to move these days from this place of, done is better than perfect, right? So it's okay for me to jump on for like 10 minutes or for 15 minutes or for an hour, whatever our hearts desire, whatever you need, whatever you need to flow towards. I always caveat this by saying, as long as it's anchored in love, whatever you need and whatever moments you need to take in life, be sure to take them. Hey, Lee. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Michelle. This isn't about, life shouldn't be about, the uptightness of it. It should be just, me pushing start stream and just sharing with whoever shows up. Today's word is resilience. It doesn't have to be hard. I want y'all to know this. Your dreams and your visions and the things that you happen in life, they don't have to be hard. Yeah, there are things that are stacked up against you, and there are always challenges with everything, even in the light-filled stuff I do. What's challenging right now is the way this beard is set up. It's Corona beard. But yeah, life doesn't have to be a struggle or hard. You don't have to struggle for anything. You don't have to struggle for viewers. You don't have to struggle for likes. You don't have to struggle for friends. You don't have to struggle for any of that. Like, however you show up is however you show up. And if I am the only person in your corner that's saying that you are enough, and that whatever time or energy or effort you have to give is enough, in the spirit of love, then you're good. And back to the point, you are resilient. Today's word's resilience. Take what comes in your stride and let your energy rebound. Yep, kind of like this trap music that I got playing in the background right now. I just want to change the mood today a little bit. Let's see if I can get a little more audio on it. Let's see if I can get a little more stank here. That's what I was feeling today when I logged on. That's what I was feeling. Hey Pam, so good to see you. I'm gonna give myself more space in life to just kind of feel my mood and go with it. I think my mood's never failed me yet. It's a mood of love. Take what comes in your stride and let your energy rebound. Take what comes in your stride and let your energy rebound. Build positive momentum. This is from the Angel Card deck. Build positive momentum, elasticity, and endurance. Show up with equanimity regardless of what is going on. That's right. 1 viewer, 0 viewers. 1,000 viewers, 2,000 viewers. 1 friend, 0 friends. Show up with equanimity and be exactly who you need to be in that moment, and show up exactly as you need to show up in the service of love. I feel like that's the theme for today. I went into this show tech for tomorrow's cabaret not really knowing what I was doing. And I keep telling this to my friends and to anyone who will listen. You don't need to know all of the steps. You don't need to know everything of what you're doing. I went in there. I told my team, I don't know what the is going to happen in this tech. I've never done this before. And so we went in there and we poked around and we played with things and we tried different things as artists and creatives all together. And we had a really successful tech run. So much so that I cried at the end because I'm really moved by these 14, 16, whoever shows up tomorrow, these 14 artists that just want to share their love with you all. And that's my heart as well. So anyway, to the point, not about the show, to the point, whatever your show or thing is, show up fully as you can. As you can, on the days you can, when you can. Allow people that are, oh yeah, this isn't coded text. Sorry we missed your chats last few nights. Hope all is well. Pam, this isn't coded language. I love you. You show up when you show up. And that's the beauty of life, right? Yeah, there's no, if in case that was a response to subtext, there's no subtext. It's all love. You just kind of, I want people to be free. Like previous to this call, like I said, we went in there today and we just like poked buttons and just played and just had fun. That feels good to me. Tonight I felt very trappy in my energy. I don't even think y'all can hear that audio at all. The audio doesn't seem like it's even coming out. So this could be like a complete dry mix. Are y'all hearing music? That's what's so funny about this. I don't see music shooting out of this. Oh. I don't know what's going on tonight. And I don't care. In the midst of coronavirus, as long as people, I love you too, Pam. As long as we're gathering and as long as we're together for as long as we're together, that's good. And I think that's going to contribute to our resilience. How's your week been? Let me know how you're doing before I get off of here. Like I said, tons of Love City Arts projects on the move. If you want to know more about those, lovecityarts.org. If you don't care, then don't care. And that's what I need to move towards tonight. I need to like spend quality time. There's no music. Yeah, I didn't think it was there. I see the audio, but something that I programmed and pushed and pulled tonight didn't kick through. And that is just life. How's your week been, Pam? How's your week been, watchers? For the people that are left, tell me how your week's been and what you're holding space for in light and love and gratitude for the day. And then I'm going to log off because I'm grateful for the awareness that there is Ciroc in my cup and work to be done. And that's what I'm in the mood for right now instead of hanging out on the internet for hours. Well, I'll still be hanging out on the internet, just not with y'all. All right. Is that the good report for the day 15, day 63, the 15th day of May? Is that the good report? Talking about resilience, talking about light, talking about love, talking about our capacity to have equanimity in all things. Reading the card one more time. Take what comes in your stride and let your energy rebound. Yes, take what comes in your stride and let your energy rebound. Build positive momentum, elasticity, and endurance. Show up with equanimity regardless of what is going on. Sound or not? Sound or not? Love your love, Melissa. Love you back. I'm grateful. Melissa says, I'm grateful for your love. I love you back, Melissa. Pam says, this week was okay. No music. And then Pam says, the week was okay. We did. Oh, I guess you're saying last night on your show, you did rock, paper, scissors with a twist. It sounds fun. I'll go check that out on replay. The rock, paper, scissors. There's all kinds of ways in which to be. I'm very curious about what if it's a rock, paper, and scissors, what's the twist? You get pelted with the rock, cut with the paper, and stabbed with the scissors? What's the twist? Tell me about the twist before I get out of here, Pam. What was the rock, paper, scissors twist part? Because I understand like a margarita with a twist could be like extra orange juice or lime juice or whatever goes in a margarita. But what was the twist of rock, paper, scissors if you're still here? If not, if you don't say, then we can always come back tomorrow. This is a stress-free zone. I love it. I love it for me. I love it for the community I serve. Just being so I hope that out of coronavirus, I take my professional pothead stress-free ways with me. Oh, shit. Okay, so instead of rock, paper, scissors with a twist, it's flour, egg, pudding, and frosted flakes. I don't understand what's going on in here, Paul. Pam, who I just call Paul. So maybe you were Paul in a previous life. I don't understand what's happening in my own life because you said that there was last night was rock, paper, scissors with a twist that you did. But then you're saying flour, egg, for the listeners, flour, egg, pudding, and frosted flakes. I don't know what the hell that is. It sounds like an interesting cake or something. Flour, egg, pudding, frosted flakes. Is that how you play rock, paper, scissors, Pam and Scott? Oh my gosh. All right. So we'll figure out what flour, egg, pudding, and frosted flakes meant. If you lost rock, paper, scissors, you had to take a face full of flour, egg, pudding, and frosted flakes. I guess it's all the things you had laying around the house that were expendable. I gotta go and see this. I'm gonna go and see this later on when I'm taking a break from the office work. But yeah, it sounds like a crazy and fun time. Now that I understand what's going on. Josh Brown, so good to see you, brother. My brother from Tennessee, Pam from Pennsylvania, Melissa out west. So great to have you tune in on the Good Report tonight. What do I do this for? I get on at around 8:38 every night just to hold space and community and hear from you all, to hear about flour, eggs, pudding, and frosted flakes, and also let you know that if no one's told you that they loved you today, guess what, Pam? Guess what, Josh? Guess what, everybody watching and listening tomorrow on the podcast? I love you. And I value you, and I think that your life matters, and I think that you are worthy of being safe, in coronavirus, and you are worthy of feeling all of the love that I'm sending towards you and the people that you know. Okay, so sure, this random guy on the internet through a podcast and through a show says he loves you. Maybe it doesn't feel like anything because I'm just a random black dude. But think now about the person that actually does know you and actually loves you. If your parameters for being loved is seeing someone in the last 2 years, I don't know what to tell you. But seen or unseen, you are loved and you are valued. And I hope that you take a moment in your day to just focus on how loved you actually are. I only act out, and I only act crazy. And I shouldn't use that term crazy because it's ableist and it's not cool and it's stigmatized and things like that. I only act against my highest self. I only act out and throw my adult Andre temper tantrums when I'm not aware of all the love in my life. That's why I built Love City Arts and love into the name, because love is the foundation of the city of artistry. Yeah, it's all love here. So if you've been beating up on yourself today, just let it go. Let it go. And just come into this space of love. And if you don't have love for yourself right now, because I know what that's like, I've been in that place in my life. I have complete empathy. If you cannot love yourself right now, think about all of the people or anyone in your life that's ever extended love to you. That helps. Hey, Treasure, good to see you. That helps me. Focusing in on those who love me and accept me exactly as I am and holding them as my point of meditation, that allows me to overcome, and that allows me to get shit done. I don't get shit done just because I like to get shit done. Treasure saying in the comments, if you don't do you, you won't be done. Exactly. So many people are waiting on permission or waiting on somebody else. I told my friend my idea 3 years ago, and my friend never got back to me. So I can't get it. That's what I love about Pam and Scott and like their awesome live stream, is that they just did it. They just got online and they're just doing it. And they're throwing flour, egg, pudding, and Frosted Flake in each other's faces on the internet because that's their joy and that's what they want to do. And they're not causing harm. So guess what? Check mark by me. More love, more joy in the world. Hey, Merle. Any more love, any more joy? I'm not getting, like, I think I've said this before on the podcast. I'm not in your business. Hopefully you're not in mine. But like the parameters and the prerequisites. Hello, Sirach. The prerequisites going forward is simply light and love. And I'm not saying that to be Pollyanna or anything like that. It's like literally, I'm going to do the things that make me happy. I'm going to realize as my I am enough alarm is going off that I am enough. And I'm just gonna, Pam says it's great to make people laugh. It's so clear that Pam and Scott's relationship is built around, if not foundationally, laughter and throwing pudding in each other's faces. That's not necessarily something that I would do. I fight people for pudding in faces. No, I box people. I love that the chalk can here coughed in my ears when I said that I box people. Pudding in faces isn't my thing. But the fact that it's Pam and Scott's thing and that they are embracing that love and joy on the internet and in their personal lives, like that makes me happy. Find your happy. Find your you. Find what makes you come alive. And don't make it someone else's responsibility. Hold on to it for you. I don't know. I'm pulling this Facebook. I don't know who this is for. People always, I don't know who this is for. Of course, it's for the person that the algorithm lets see it. That's who it's for. But like I said, I don't know who this is for. Or like they say, like I say, I don't know who this is for. But I wish y'all could hear this trap music in my fucking ears. Let me see if I can turn it up a little bit. It's doing the most in my ears. Let's see if y'all can. I don't know why it's not. Oh my God, it's not coming out tonight. It's so funny. All love. Anyway, I'm not going to be here for my ego's sake. I'm going to always tell you that I'm here for the love of it all. So I'm going to stop talking now. And give you, you got 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds to drop into these comments right here what you're grateful for and what you appreciate about your day. The idea is that we can spend 24 hours being miserable fucks if we want, but at least give me 15 minutes to an hour every night of light and love and gratitude. If that's your thing. If not, I'm realizing in coronavirus that like literally what other people are doing, including Marmalade Mussolini in the White House, has nothing to do with me. It affects my life kind of by spillover effects, but like his tweets literally do not increase or decrease my joy. So I just muted his ass. And a lot of other people. And let me be very, very clear to the internet, you will get muted too if you don't bring joy into my life. New rules. And I hope that you adopt this for yourself. Not a flex, not sassy, not 3 snaps in a circle. I just hope that for your life, for today, and I never pre-plan my comments. I just come on here and push play and start. I hope for your life that you also let people off the hook in your lives and let yourself off the hook and just be happy. I never understood what my colleague, I used to go to a colleague's office like almost weekly and be like, this motherfucker, this motherfucker, yes, motherfucker. I'm so glad that I lost that job. I'm so glad they furloughed me. Shit. I'm so glad they furloughed me. I did not like that job, but she would say to me, be happy. Dude, be happy. Be happy. Yes, treasure. New rules. Be happy. New rules, Pam. Be great. Feel great about making people laugh. New rules. Don't bring any of that pre-coronavirus bullshit into this space. From this moment forward, hey, Elizabeth Lees, I love you, friend from Wyoming, Elizabeth, I sat in a bar with you one time in my life, and we're still close. Closer than close. Grateful for sunshine, fresh air, positivity. Thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth and I sat in a bar one time in Wyoming together, and here she is in this space. Oh my God. Think about this. If you tailor your life around being positive and tailor your life around being grateful. Howdy, Elizabeth, kindred spirits we are. Yes, she said kindred spirits we are. We are. She didn't say that we are part. She said kindred spirits. I'm saying we are. Yeah, like light until like is drawn. The great magnet brings us together. Bushy beard and all. I'm learning that I can show up with my bushy beard, crust in my eyes, unkempt coronavirus look, and still be in love. In literal love with Elizabeth and Pam and Treasure. Be in literal love with y'all on the internet. Whether I've seen you day before yesterday or not, whether I look good or not. All of these rules we put into our lives to create speed bumps to our joy. Not necessary. Not necessary. And that's my message. I'm just going to say that over and over again, hopefully for another 36 years of my life. For whoever pops through. It doesn't take as much as we think it takes to be happy. I've done mission when I was a Bible beater and I was saved and on the Jesus shit full time. Now I'm kind of like part-time Jesus person, and that's cool for me. But when I was on the Jesus kick, like I literally thought that I needed to like tell everybody else what to do, and I thought that like it took so much to be worthy and valuable in the sight of God and other people. That's not really a thing in this space, and that's not really a thing in life. That's a thing that some people ascribe to, but for me, it's really all about like love. Like, are you loving? Is this thing that you're doing what the Buddha would say, right speech, right action, right thought? Is it the right thing that you're speaking about for you? Is it the right action for you? Is it the right thought for you? And the Buddha would say, do those right speech, does your speech, does your thought, and does your action actually bring you joy? And so this goes outside of like church world and Jesus, Buddha, all that stuff. Like what I've distilled it down to, friends, is just like, are you happy with your speech, your thought, and your actions? Does your speech, your thought, and your action right now in your life at 6 minutes past the hour, and this would be usually where I would drop into some like Om Shanti meditation that I do every night. So you can look at the past things if you need that. There's no music tonight. I don't feel like it. That's usually where that would happen. Feel the weight, your feet on the floor. That's where that would usually happen. It's not happening tonight. Well, all that's happening is your speech, is your thought, and are your actions aligning with the person you want to be in the world? I add through a lens of love, but you may not be a loving person. You may just be a person. But the question is, do my actions, do my thoughts, and do my speech align with the person I'm trying to be? Right now, it's a dry track, just Dre and y'all. And my actions and my thoughts right now and my speech is aligning with the person I want to be in the world while rocking the beard. Thank you, Alyssa. Sorry, your name isn't even Alyssa. Elizabeth, who I renamed Alyssa in the spirit world just now. Thank you, Elizabeth, for saying I'm rocking the beard. I don't think I had the beard, or not as much of a beard, when we passed ships in the night, man. We passed each other for, I think we sat at that bar. That martini bar is closed in Wyoming now. It was the only gay and queer affirming space in town, but straight people were there as well, like Elizabeth. We sat at that bar for maybe 2 or 3 hours and laughed and shared information and laughed and jokes, and then I've never seen you again, friend. And this is why I'm not taking life too serious, because the love that is meant for you will remain with you, like Elizabeth in this space. And those who are meant to fall away or get tight with you for not coming to their events or texting them back or whatever the fucking bullshit reasons are, those people can just fall away. I mean it. And there's been a shakeup in my life as a result of coronavirus. There's been a shakeup in my life. Talking about essential and not essential. The bullshit is not essential. Love is essential. Is anybody picking up what I'm putting down? To borrow from the Baptist church tradition. Is anybody picking up what I'm putting down in here? Fighting with people and the petty stuff of like, you did this for me, or you didn't do this for me, or you said this to me, or you did call, or you didn't call, you said hi to me, or you didn't say hi to me, or you boosted my ego, or you didn't boost my ego, or you, like, all of that bullshit. For me, going forward, not forgetting bad stuff, not forgetting awful things, not forgetting the suffering of the world. Elizabeth, for podcast listeners, says preach. Not for anything else, not for anything else. Just simply my speech, my actions, and my thought. This is Buddhism for people that are from a Christian tradition or from a different tradition. This is just Buddhism. The basic is my speech, thoughts, and action aligned with my true Buddha nature? Is it aligned with my goodness? Am I moving in my speech, action, and thoughts? This is why I love about Buddhism, and y'all know that, those of you who view regularly, I'm a church kid that's turned to other things, queer and Buddhist and all kinds of other things that either match or don't match what other people want for me to do. But the Buddha got my mind together. Like, Jesus makes me feel good, and like Jesus, like, is in my heart, but like the Buddha is in my mind, y'all. Like, the Buddha made it very clear. There's none of this don't suck dick, don't love your neighbor, don't go to church, tithe, don't tithe. The Buddha wasn't into any of that. Buddha straight up was like, mind your speech, what I'm saying to you, mind my thoughts, what I'm thinking about you in this present experience, 10 minutes past the hour. We're at 10 minutes past the hour. Wherever you are, you're at 10 minutes past the hour. Is your speech, are your thoughts, and are your actions aligning with your good Buddha nature? Check yes or no. None of this Jesus died for me on the cross and for my sins and praying a sinner's prayer and, come to the altar and come to church or I'm mad at you. None of that bullshit. And then Pam saying amen. I'm sorry, Pam. Pam is one of my Jesus friends who I love. And she's saying amen. Yeah, amen. Yeah. Let us be Christ. Not just speak about Christ. Let us be Buddha and not just speak about Buddha. Let us be good Pam. Let us be good Elizabeth. Let us be good Treasure. Let us be good whoever else. Like, it's just that simple. It's just that simple. The prophetess Lauryn Hill said in her songs, she's not a prophetess, but she's just a singer. Lauryn Hill said, it could all be so simple, but we'd rather make it hard. I'd rather make it hard. I'd rather think about what y'all feel about me or what the podcast listeners are going to feel about me and what y'all think about my beard and my presentation and the fact that the chroma key's shooting through my shirt and the fact that, I could get into all of this. I could get into all of this and let it rob me of my joy, or I could simply just say, I want to show up. And the tools I have allow me to start streaming in this way. And it streams out. Yes. Pam says definitely agree for podcast listeners. And then Elizabeth says the final thought as far as I'm concerned. Because I don't need the final word. Elizabeth Lees, who I believe is a physician. Like smart and woo-woo and loving. Which you want your physicians to be loving, right? Let us be good humans. And this would be the moment where I would usually pump up the track and I'd go, let us be good humans. For the effect. But at the end of the day, when all the sound effects fall away and when the lights get turned off and when my stream doesn't work anymore, and when I take my last breath on my dying bed, whenever that is, tomorrow, which I'm open to, or 36 years from now, which I'm also open to. I hold equanimity for both spaces. If I go tomorrow, I told y'all I loved y'all today. If I go tomorrow, if the 15th of May is my last day in this motherfucker, I told you on the internet to your face that I loved you and that you matter to me, even if I only met you one time in a bar in Wyoming 7 years ago. I still love you. And even if you can't accept my love, you are loved in your community. And you are loved, maybe not by all your family, but by some of your family. And there's somebody, in the words of Patti LaBelle, somebody loves you, baby. Oh, somebody loves you. I don't need effects for that. I don't need effects to tell you that you're loved and that you're valued. Just right speech, right thought, and right action. Thank you so much for being here tonight with this right speech, right thought, right action. I didn't come in here to talk about that tonight. I never know what I'm going to talk about. I pull a card and try to let it rock, and then whoever shows up. But I thank you for being here tonight. This one's dry. The production value's like shit. But I just want to love you. And I want to love myself as I love you. And I do. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great weekend. It's day 63. I'll be back tomorrow on day 64, 8:30 roundabouts. Still doing my same shit. Whoever's in here is whoever's in here is whoever's in here. Pam's giving me love. Oh, wait. Treasure says, be kind, to anchor that point. Back to Elizabeth's point, let us be good humans. Treasure also says, you matter to me. You are enough and more. Yes, friend. Yes. You matter to me. You are enough and more. And then Pam sends big hugs to you, Andre. Hugs back to you, friends. Like I said, I'll say this all the time. I got weirded out last night when I was high about how often I'm saying that this is not about my ego and this is just about community, and whether that's like if you were really about community and not about your ego, then you wouldn't have to say it. But that's all like human made up rules. I feel like it's important for me over here in Love City to tell you that this shit is definitely not because I don't have anything else to do. I'm about to run into some other projects, and this is not about my ego or about me needing to feel loved. I got wonderful friends, and most of you that watch will slide into my DMs anyway and talk to me, so it don't matter. This is about amplifying love. And if it's not me, then go to someone else that is amplifying love. It serves us to be around people who are amplifying love. Mic drop. Love y'all so much. Thank you for hanging out with this dry mix. Thank you for, I see sound like pumping through, but it's not in my earphones. It's not coming through. It's just, who cares? Who cares? On my dying deathbed, Treasure says, make your own rules. It's your own life. I think is what you're trying. Yeah, your own life. Yes. Yeah. Sound effects or no sound effects? I keep bringing it up because that's something that's important to me. As an entertainer and as a performer, but like life isn't always about performance. Sometimes life is just about being here, just being here. So I thank you for being here tonight. I thank you for hanging on through the work of Love City Arts. I thank you, especially for people like Pam and Treasure, everybody essentially. I'm here by myself, so everyone that that I know from different states and places in the world that just kind of come and like chill as you can. When you can, just to be love and to share love. Power to you. Power to you and the light and love that you hold within. Until next time, I'll see you. This is The Good Report. I'm Andre in the Flow. Day 63. Being indoors. Being light and love to each other and for each other. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. I love you so